afternoon. Most of you know Maya for her genius in math, or maybe for the fact that she turns everything in on time and all of the teachers love her. Maybe you know her because she's pretty much involved in everything positive about the school. NHS, volleyball, basketball, gym, you get the point. But that's not what's so special about Maya. Maya is exceptional because she transcends the intelligence of schoolroom academics. She has not only knowledge, but wisdom, and an uncanny ability to beat the cinnamon challenge. Today, she's going to share a piece of her wisdom with you, in a very unique way. This isn't a speech, this is a poem. It's a spoken word, so listen closely.
Maya, get that microphone a little closer to you.
An open letter to ninth grade me. Dear Maya, you think you're so cool. High school, fully fueled, you standing there, red stripe, not a care. Maya, I'm not going to lie to you. The next 4 years of your life are going to be hell. But they will also be great. Oh, just you wait. You will work like you have never worked before. You will see more 2 o'clock in the morning than you ever cared to see, sowing the seeds you hope someday to reap. You'll trace your fingers across midnight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sunrise, sleep. Collapse over a heap of pencil tips and eraser bits. Your desk a battlefield littered with corpses and carnage. A plan of college, it will be the most stressful experience of your life. But it will all go from fireworks for that one instant of refresh. 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 Congratulations. We are pleased to inform you that you are wanted. You are welcome, you are here, and you are loved. Maya, your face is probably covered in zits. And I'm really sorry to tell you that 4 years later, well, it's not much better. But I want you to see the beauty even when it's not pretty. Especially when it's not pretty. Prettiness is pettiness, but beauty's there, not always apparent, but oftentimes inherent. I want you to judge people not by who they love, but by how they love. I want you to be able to say, that goes against my beliefs. There's something wrong when you can't call anything wrong. And just because it is a right does not mean it is right. And I can assure you, you will write. You'll find words and mix words and you sometimes make up words. You'll write. He thinks the world is full of phonies clapping for the wrong things. Elastic potential energy is stored in a stretched spring. Many factors contribute to the American Revolution. Charles Darwin came up with the theory of evolution. You will reduce the world to numbers. You'll hold them in the palms of your hands like Cheerios. You'll crunch those numbers. You'll write equations, summations without limitations, enough equations to equate math with wrath. Yet in the end, you'll get off that merry-go-round, head spinning, breath swimming, and say, hey, that wasn't so bad. But I want you to be careful with words. Live young does not mean get drunk. Live free does not mean smoke weed. And yeah, you only live once, but today just might be the last day of your one life if you decide to go ahead and do the dumb thing that you're trying to justify doing. So instead, don't YOLO it, but YOLO it. Seize the day and throttle it. Bring it out, wrist straining, fingers draining, restraining yourself no longer. Hang up the days to dry. Let them fly in the wind, the sound of their flapping reminding you of the person you are. Let the things you've done be teachers for the person you want to become. I know you want to be a good person. Look around. It's rare to care. I want you to remember that there's a reason why apathetic has the word pathetic in it. When you care about something, care about it with your stomach and not just your skin. Care about it with your mouth and your ankles and your liver and every living, heaving cell in your spleen. Carry it like a torch. Float it above your head. Tell the world, I care about something. I care about health and the direction of humanity. I care about family and about finishing the race that I started. I care about the cartoon polar bear floating on his tiny little cartoon piece of ice. And I'm prepared to freeze the oceans with him if I have to. Just you watch. There's a scarcity of empathy in the world, and if that doesn't scare you yet, well, it will. And I know, it's tempting to buy front row seats to your life. Sit back, relax, big box of popcorn, and watch your life play out. Well, what are you doing? Get up there. Instead of being a passive environment, be an active constituent. After all, this is your life, starring you. So when somebody asks you how you're doing, don't give them an getting by, I'm trying. Say, hey, I'm thriving. I want you to put the awesome in blossom and the live in alive. I want you not to count down the days, but to count up the days. I want you to remember that there are few greater joys in life than laughing with people you love. Remember that even though it seems like teachers hate you and want to suffocate you under heaps of homework, they are actually pretty cool people. I want you to remember that the most attractive thing about a person is definitely not the fact that they are attracted to you. Remember that gossip is cold and it cuts when it tumbles from your lips. Remember not to lose sight of yourself in high school's whirlwind of band after basketball after bio. Remember that being alone is not being a loner, that your closest friends will only come closer, that way too soon it will all be over. And in the end, on the last Friday of your high school career, you'll get off that merry-go-round, breath panting, eyes thanking, heart dancing, and say, hey, that was pretty awesome.